Guys, it's your girl Kamika. Welcome back to the Love Makeba official channel. I am excited about this video because it is the first kind of style get ready with me slash kind of tutorial that I'm going to be doing. It's not a full-blown tutorial, but it's just me kind of getting my feet wet again since the last time I did a tutorial, which reminds me, this very first tutorial is, I think, the very first tutorial I ever did when my natural journey started 15 years ago. Yes. I did the tutorial. It wasn't a video tutorial because we weren't really on YouTube like that then. It was actually a blog tutorial, and it was me, I think, doing a 2-strand twist or a twist out or a fro. I don't know what I was doing, but it just blows my mind that the very first tutorial that I'm doing now was in this house, in the same bathroom with the same crazy pink tile in the background, right? And I am just so grateful of the full circle that I have come to. And it is actually awesome to be able to share this with you guys. Now, another reason why I wanted to come here is that this is September. September is Alopecia Awareness Month, National Alopecia Awareness Month. And I have another video that's supposed to be dropping before this one. I don't know if you guys, actually at the time of this, I haven't posted it yet because I got to do more editing on it. I want to drop some pictures in. Because I think it is going to be a good video to help people with their journey. It's actually about what alopecia is and me talking about my journey and me looking a little less than fabulous. But you may get this one first because it's easier to edit. So in this video, what I'm going to be showing you is really just how I take a wash and go and steam it in the shower and then stretch it out and get this, right? And it's important that I'm showing you this because in that video, I explained to you that when I came back home to my family home that I now own, when I came back home, I suffered with the stress of my mother's death last year and then the allergens in this house. I suffered an alopecia setback that I haven't seen in years. And because of that, as you'll notice, the back of my hair here is pretty short, and then my taper is just a little off. You'll see it a little better when we get to the kind of the tutorial or get ready with me segment of it. But the rest of my hair is still pretty long. But what I've had to do is camouflage and create a faux taper. And I call it a faux taper because my hair, you know, I'm always telling you guys, get your hair shaped. You'll feel better about it. Well, my hair hasn't been shaped because I was waiting for it to grow out a little more and to figure out what I wanted to do with it. And up until a couple of days ago, I finally decided that I was going to stick with it and let it grow all the way back out instead of going bald again. I was really thinking about going bald again and doing a growth challenge with you guys. But no, my hair, as you can see, has really filled in nicely in the last few months. So here is the crown area, right? And so in the last couple of months, this crown area has filled back in. In that other video, you'll see pictures of it. In the back area, even though I have it pressed down, is filled back in to the point that if I were to put my hair in a ponytail, it would all fit into a ponytail and you wouldn't even know that there had been any hair loss. But because it is Alopecia Awareness Month, and because at Makeba, my focus is on healthy hair care and recovery from hair loss issues, hair thinning, and issues such as alopecia, and because I am a sufferer of alopecia, actually, I don't really suffer with it, but it is an issue, right? But because it is an issue of mine and a very acute concern of mine, I want to be transparent with you guys and show you just what I'm dealing with as well. You can recover from it if you deal with it quickly and wisely, if you go see your doctor, if you go get a diagnosis, if you start to take treatments that work for you, and if you change your diet, change your lifestyle, get things in order, deal with allergens around your house and keep your stress level down, you can possibly fully recover from alopecia. Doesn't mean it won't reoccur, but when it does reoccur, you won't lose your whole life. You know, you won't fall into a depression, hopefully, from it. you'll be able to have some tools in your toolbox to recover, keep it pushing, and keep going. You may cut your hair. You may decide, I'm just going to rock it in some twists or some braids or protective styles until it gets back to the length that I want it to be at. But regardless, it's up to you, and you have a choice, and to make you have the ability to make a choice for your life instead of being a victim to it. So I'm not going to stay any longer than that. I just wanted to jump on here and kind of give you guys an idea of what you're going to be looking at, because I know my hair does look significantly different from maybe where it was this time last year. But I'm recovering from it. I am victorious over it. And I recovered faster this time once I realized what was going on and how to get it under control, rather than in previous years where I just didn't know what was going on and I just kind of let my body do whatever. Let me give you these quick tips. When you start to experience an alopecia episode, it is important to assess if you have stress in your life and to reduce it as much as possible. A possible way to reduce stress that you don't really even have control over is to get out and exercise consistently and regularly. Reduce your red meat intake. Reduce your sugar intake. Reduce even your, let's say, your gluten and carbohydrate intake. Remove anything that is causing allergies. So you want to make sure you're dusting and cleaning up your home, wearing a mask if necessary. You want to get in, make sure everything is vacuumed and cleaned up, and you want to get, like I always say, a humidifier to moisten the air and keep the allergens from being able to settle upon you and to overtake you. But like I said, this is my second time saying it. I'm done. Enjoy the Get Ready With Me video. And if you have any questions, concerns, or comments, I'll meet you in the comment section. Mwah. Thanks, you guys. Love you. All right, you guys. So this is me with my hair and my scarf that I slept in. Normally when I do wash and goes, I put my hair in stretch ponytails at night. I was tired yesterday, y'all. So I just put a scarf on and went to sleep. But as you can see, my wash and go still has a lot of definition. It's just stuck to my head. I'm just going to get in the shower and allow the steam to soften that up a bit. This is directly after the shower. As you can see, my hair is fluffier, is fuller. It's not soaking wet or anything like that. It just has a lot more body and bounce. Now I'm going to take my Revlon hairbrush blow dryer and I'm going to put it on the low setting. And I am going to take that to get deep into the roots of my hair in sections to stretch it out. So starting with my first section, I'll show you what I do. Now, I'm not trying to go in and brush through my hair. I'm not trying to comb through my hair or any of that. I'm just getting right at the roots. And as you see, I'm going to slightly change my technique in a minute here, because here's a tip about the Revlon hairbrush blow dryer. Majority of the air force and the most heat comes through the top section, all the way at the top. So the whole brush isn't even throughout. So I ended up starting to take the top section and place that directly at my roots for a better stretch. See right there? Now I'm just going to go around my head in sections. Once again, I'm not brushing it out. And as you can see, now that I'm using that technique where I'm just placing it in, using that top to my benefit, my hair is stretching even more, but still with great definition. Breaking it all the way around, making sure I get those edges, and then I'm going to come back to that top area. I'm very careful with my crown because, as I said before, that is a delicate area for me. It has a higher porosity and it's prone to breakage as well as issues with the alopecia. And then I want to make sure I get this front area as well. It's pretty long, but it shrinks almost the most, I think. Now the next thing I want to do is do a cool shot where I'm going to just blow some cool air over my hair. Then I'm going to take a little bit of our Babassu Bliss, which is our daily moisture cream. It's going to break up that gel cast a little bit, restore a little bit of the moisture to my hair and give the hair a little bounce. Then I'm going to take my pick, go right at the root with the pick and at my fingers and just pull and stretch and separate and pat at the same time. Because if you recall, I'm making a faux hawk or a faux taper, excuse me, because I don't have a cut. And as you can see here, we're looking at that crown area that was broken off, that was practically bald about 3 months ago. Look how good it's building. I'm going to just take my softboard bristle brush and work around my edges, sprucing up the edges a little bit with a little bit of my Makeba Edge Control. And I'm sorry, you guys, this is not on the market yet. I'm still testing it out. But so far, it's been working really well for me. I'm taking that and I'm going around with that brush and I'm just moving my edges down a little bit. Now I want to make sure that I'm also getting at the back of my head. So I'm going to take a little bit of that Eco Styler gel, which is my fave, mixing that with a little bit of our edge control, just to plump up the curls a little bit back there, neaten it up, clean that kitchen area up a little bit, making it look more uniform, and allowing for those longer areas in the back to kind of be molded and blended down into the shorter areas. Because remember, this is a faux taper. So I'm feeling myself. I'm looking at the results, pulling it out a little bit more just to make sure the shape is even and consistent and attractive. I have a mullet in the back, so I got to make sure that that is all camouflaged properly. As you can see, it's balanced, and it's full. Stay tuned for pictures, you guys, because I'm really feeling myself. But I can't wait till it's fully grown in. But I'm feeling myself right now. Look how full that is in the back. That recovery was fast. Stay tuned for the pictures.